Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Escape from Monkey Island. We're trying to clear our name after we were framed for robbing a bank. And to do that, we're going to need to get inside the bank to look for some more evidence, or some new evidence, I should say. Now there is a window up there which is open.
This bank sure has a lot of windows.
So we're going to need to find a way up there, and that's going to involve this manhole.
Wow, Lucretown is a sewage system. How nice is that? I wonder if I can get into the bank through here.
Good question.
I'm not picking that up.
So, we can't pick it up, but we might be able to pry it open with this. Hey.
Oh, crud. I dropped the sword into the sewers. Oh well. Now it's a broken and very stinky sword.
Oh well. You know, it could be worse.
Wow. What a very deep, dark hole. Not to mention smelly. Whew. On second thought, I don't think I want to go down there for any reason.
No, but what we will do is have a look at this manhole cover.
There's something scratched into the bottom of this. It says Cindy loves Jed, but scratched out right next to that it says Jerry loves Cindy. What a weird place to profess your love for someone.
Okay, so that's important. So we're gonna have to remember that.
It says Cindy loves Jed, but scratched out right next to that it says Jerry loves Cindy. What a weird place to profess your love for someone.
Yeah, but that's actually going to come in very, very handy later on. So we're going to need to find a way to use this uncovered manhole to get in through that window. And to do that, we're just going to head over here to the Palace of Prostheses. How might we do that, you ask? All will become apparent in just a second if Guybrush ever walks through this door. Alright, we're back. Hello, Dave.
Dave?
Yes?
I need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
What have you got that's free? We're cheapskates.
What have you got that's free?
Free? What do you think I'm running, a charity?
What can I say? I'm broke.
Okay, you've appealed to my sense of generosity.
Good.
Here's what I'll do. I'll let you have one of my untested, unguaranteed, unapproved experimental prosthetic devices.
Neat. What kind of prosthetic devices are we talking about?
I'll let you choose through a story.
Huh?
Humor me. Once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Ah, now, recognize some of these names? Or potentially that one? Yeah. Well, there's different combinations you can put together here to get different things. So,
Jerry?
Jerry. Jerry had his eye on a pirate princess named...
Cindy,
Cindy?
as we just found out.
Unfortunately, Cindy's hand had already been promised to a vile cad named...
Jed.
Jed?
That's right, Jed.
Well,
Well, what?
what happened?
Realizing that beauty was only skin deep, she married the ugliest man in town. The end.
What a dreadful story.
I know. Here's your free experimental prostheses.
What is
Thank
it?
you.
This is something special. It's a sample of my newly created, ultra-stretchy, one-size-fits-all prosthetic skin.
Ew.
With just a few square feet of this miracle substance, a pirate can replace all the skin he's lost during a lifetime of sword fighting, knife fighting, keel hauling, and the occasional flogging.
Nice.
And it comes complete with a set of tiny hooks for easy attachment.
I repeat. Ew.
Yeah. Well, we'll take that. So, you have to know the names to be able to get that.
See you later.
That makes one of us.
But there are more combinations we can get there to get different experimental prostheses. We'll be doing that later on a little bit before we, do finishing this whole Luca Island segment, because there's something quite funny that you can do if you manage to get them all. So we'll definitely be doing that in the future. But for now, we're going to head over here and we're going to use our new experimental prosthetic skin.
That doesn't need fake skin.
Not on there. We're going to use it on the... If Guybrush walks forward, there we go, the actual manhole itself.
Hey, it's like a trampoline.
It is. Alright, well, let's use that.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
There's a good saucepan or pot when you need it, eh? Probably brain damage for Guybrush there. Oh, a repossessed dresser.
I sure hope the previous owner got a chance to empty their underwear drawer.
Can we look at that?
I sure hope the previous owner got a chance to empty their underwear drawer.
Alright. Bitty treasure chests.
Oh, how cute. Little tiny treasure chests that you can't actually fit anything into.
Yeah. What's the point of that? Light fixture.
It's a light fixture.
Can we...
And it's controlled by a switch somewhere.
Okay, so we're going to need to...
It's a light fixture.
It's a light fixture. Any other light fixtures?
It's a light fixture.
Yeah, they're all light fixtures. Okay, so we should probably try and find that switch, I guess. To do that, we're going to need to climb down this ladder. Yeah, sure is weird in here without any music. Alright, now that the bank guy manager is out of the way, we can use this ball chain. Not that, we can use the ball chain. It helps if we press the right button.
It controls that light. Technology marches forward.
And now the music's come back on. I always think that's a nice little touch. Oh, the music's glitching out. Huh, what's that weird shadow? That's kind of weird.
What's that shadow? It looks like a nose?
A nose?
Hey, a prosthetic nose.
Huh.
Ugh, gross. I'll bet this belongs to that smelly pirate guy. The one with no nose.
I'll take that, Mr. Threepwood.
Ah! What are you doing in here?
I might ask you the same question. Instead, I'll just take that as evidence.
Good. You do that.
Let's go try it on Pegnose.
What a great idea. Except no one knows where he is. Bring him in and I'll consider it. But remember this, even if it fits, it only proves he was in the bank. It doesn't tie him to the loot.
You still think I did it, don't you?
Yes, but I can be swayed by the right evidence. Now get out of here.
Okay, fine. Right, well, we'll head out. Can we go out through the window? I actually don't remember. Yeah, I think we can.
Ow!
Alright, can we take our
I'm not picking that up.
skin back? No, we can't. Alright, well, we found evidence that Pegnose Pete was in the bank. Now we're just going to need to actually find where he is and something that ties him to the loot, wherever that is. So we've got a little bit more to do. To do that, we are going to need to also go back here to the Palace of Prostheses, because remember this guy said he could identify people by their smell? Well, we know that Pegnose Pete's got a prosthetic nose. So, he just happened to drop this handkerchief, didn't he?
Hey, does the smell in this hanky remind you of anything or anybody?
Oh, no. Let me see. No, I don't really smell much of anything in it.
What do you mean? I thought blind people's...
Hey, visually challenged.
Sorry, I thought visually challenged people's other senses become enhanced to offset the lack of vision. I mean, I have a fully functioning set of eyes, and even I can smell the foul odor coming off this hanky.
Well, that only applies when my nose is clear. I've kind of got a little bit of a cold and stuffed nose, so I can't smell much right now. If you really need to make use of my amazing odor divining abilities, you're gonna have to find a way to give me an amplified version of this smell.
Like how?
Just follow your nose.
Alright, well, we're going to need to amplify the smell on this thing, so...
It smells sort of like flowers growing in a cesspool.
Flowers growing in a cesspool.
It smells a little like fish snot.
Fish snot.
It smells a tiny bit like a corpse floating in a bog. It smells kind of like a lumberjack wiped his armpits with it.
Okay, so something to do with wood, something to do with bogs, and something to do with fish.
It has the faintest whiff of something nice, though.
And he's mentioned a
It
flower
smells
as
somewhat
well.
like hickory smoked fish.
So, how do we go about replicating those smells? Well, we know where we can get a flower. Did we get the flower already? Maybe we did. Yeah, we did. Okay.
It's a pleasant smelling flower.
Pleasant smelling flower. Alright, well. Got an empty spritzer bottle here.
Nothing smells better than flowers.
We'll put that in there. So at the moment we've got ourselves a nice homemade perfume.
It's a little perfume spritzer with a bunch of stuff in it.
Okay, so I think we can actually use that and spray it and test it.
The contents of this bottle are too dry to spritz.
Ah, yes, okay, so we need some liquid in there. And we know just the place. We need somewhere that has water. Somewhere like this, if we can actually get across the grass, which we can't. Guybrush, round you go. Ah, Brittany's here now. Alright, well let's use this with the fountain. Okay.
This almost smells like that hanky, except the hanky smells more like hamster bedding, more fishy, and more mucky.
Okay, so a lot of things missing there, so we're going to have to put that together. Let's talk to Brittany while we're here.
Why, hello there, Brittany.
Oh my god.
Oh, hi. Why do you sound like a sick kraken?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry you lost your job.
Sorry you lost your job.
Oh, it's all right. I didn't like working at that bank much anyway. I always really wanted to be in show business.
Okay, what kind of show business?
What kind of show business?
I want to be a singer and have my own backup dancers. I don't have any skills or experience, but I
Right.
figure with the right attitude, there's no stopping me.
Alright, me too. Maybe we could start an act together.
Me too. Maybe we could start an act together.
I don't think so. I'm looking for someone a little more
Piratey?
cool.
Oh. Then why are you wasting away at the bank?
Then why were you wasting away at the bank?
I was making ends meet while I put my act together. Guess I needed the push. I was getting too wrapped up in the whole financial system thing.
Hope that works out for you.
Yeah. So is it too late to open an account?
Is it too late to open an account?
You're funny, Mr. Threepwood. The bank is no concern of mine anymore.
Okay. I know someone who has a crush on you.
I know someone who has a crush on you.
I do. Oh my god, should we say that?
I do.
Can you make me a star?
Well,
Do you know anyone who can?
Oh my god.
Oh, well. If you think of someone, let me know.
Okay.
I know someone who has a crush on you.
The bank manager.
The bank manager.
Ew! That's creepy. Besides, he can't even advance my career anymore.
Oh my
now that
God.
The bank is closed.
Wow. Alright.
I know someone who has a crush on you.
The other guy.
That Castaneda fellow. You know, the chess player.
Oh, yes, I know. Poor Santos. He's so tragically intense. Macho, but sensitive. But he's so busy playing that stupid old game with his buddy. It's like I don't exist sometimes. Hey, I have a dream. Want to hear it?
Go on then.
Someday, when I'm rich and famous, he'll look up from that chessboard for a second and suddenly realize what he missed out on. Ironic, huh?
Alright, well.
Well, I have manly things to do in a sensitive way. Hi.
See you later. Well. So, let's get our little spray out again.
This almost smells like that hanky, except the hanky smells more like hamster bedding, more fishy, and more mucky.
Okay, fish. Where are we going to get fish from? Well, we do know one place where we might be able to get fish from, right? The bait shop. I remember this taking me forever when this game first came out.
You're back, eh? Can't resist the smell of fresh bait, huh?
If that's fresh, I don't want to know what old bait smells like.
Yeah. Anyway, can we have some of this free bait?
It's a large, stinky vat of free bait, marinating in bait juice.
Only one per customer.
Oh, did we get some already? Maybe we did. Oh, yeah. Okay, right. Well, let's use this in our little bit of spray.
Nothing like the smell of rotting bait to woo the ladies.
Yeah. That's right. Homemade perfume.
This almost smells like that hanky, except the hanky smells more like hamster bedding and more mucky.
So hamster bedding is made out of like wood shavings and mucky. So where have we been that's mucky? We have been somewhere. Can we press M to go to the map in this game? I can never remember. No, we can't. Alright, well, we need to go out of town for this, so... I think we have to go all the way to the lawyer's place to go out of town. Okay. Not that way. This way. To the swamp. Oh yeah, this place is mucky.
It's a stinky puddle of swamp water.
Oh, perfect. Just what we were looking for.
I've always wanted swamp-scented perfume.
Yeah, nice. Alright, let's try this out now.
This almost smells like that hanky, except the hanky smells more like hamster bedding.
Okay, more like hamster bedding. So we're going to need to find a way to get something that smells like hamster bedding now. And to do that, we're going to have to go to somewhere that we found which involves wood. At least I think we do. I think we go into the House of Sticks, but actually, let's take a little detour. So I want to go somewhere else now. Because now I believe we can explore this place. We can.
Hey! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
I am Guybrush Threepwood.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
A pirate? I hate pirates. My name is Ozzie. Ozzie Mandrill.
That name sounds familiar.
You're the master of the pan flute. Weren't you the one who's supposed to bring balance to the force?
Weren't you the one who was supposed to bring balance to the Force?
Don't play the gink with me, Threepwood.
Who's playing?
Well then, allow me to illuminate the dingy corners of your mind. Ozzie Mandrill is a businessman, a capitalist,
No.
a real estate developer. I'm also the future king of the Caribbean.
If you say so.
Hey, you're the guy who's trying to buy out the scum bar.
The scum bar? That's just the tip of the aardvark. I'm gonna buy the whole Caribbean.
Why are you buying up all the land?
Why are you buying up all the land in the Caribbean?
Because I'm a man with a vision.
You too? What are yours like?
I see a Caribbean freed from the chaotic plundering of grog-swilling pirates. A Caribbean made safe for the orderly consumerism of family-oriented themed restaurants and resorts.
Sounds rubbish.
A Caribbean scrubbed clean of filth.
Ugh.
A Caribbean you'd be proud to take home to your mother.
Gee, mine are mostly about ice cream.
And how do our pirate friends fit into this?
And how do all my pirate friends fit into your capitalist utopia?
Ah, they'll be retrained.
Retrained?
Yes, the service-based economies of tomorrow's Caribbean will need legions of waiters, janitors, maids, and dishwashers.
What about pirates who don't want to do that?
But what about pirates who don't want to be waiters, janitors, and dishwashers?
What makes you think they'll have a choice?
I mean, everyone has a choice. And how do the dozens of pirate support industries fit in?
And how do the dozens of pirate support industries fit into your scheme?
They'll be torn down, of course.
What?
No more will these islands be cursed with a blight of run-down watering holes, murky voodoo shops, and disease-ridden houses of ill repute. Instead, our streets will be decorated with classy art houses, whimsical theme restaurants, and upscale knick-knack shops.
I don't like it. What about the stores that won't sell out?
But what about the stores that won't sell out?
Ah, they always sell out, eventually.
What about the children?
But what about the children?
What about them?
I don't know. Just thought I'd ask.
I'm tired of
I'm
this.
tired of discussing your warped dreams.
And I'm tired of discussing them.
Well, good for you. What's your beef with pirates?
What's your beef with pirates?
Well, for one thing, pirates smell.
We do not.
The only thing that smells worse than a pirate is two pirates. It's enough to make a man park a tiger on the rug.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah. Is there anything else you hate about pirates?
Is there anything else you hate about pirates?
Not much.
Oh?
Other than the fact that they're an uncouth subculture of illiterate yobbos who make it impossible for a hard-working businessman to earn an honest quid without worrying about being sacked and or pillaged. Not much, really.
Ah,
Yeah, fine. What's with all the dead animals?
what's with all the dead animals?
I like having them around. They remind me of where I came from.
Burbank?
Australia, you ninny.
Oh.
Alright, my navigator tells me that you're pretty good with an insult.
My navigator tells me that you're pretty good with an insult.
Pretty good. Listen, Kitty Wink, I'll have you know that my insults have finished off over 500 hostile takeovers.
Ooh.
There isn't a man alive or dead who can withstand the might of my withering barbs.
I bet I can beat you.
Oh, really? And what stakes do you propose?
You have to tell me all your secret plans. You have to do the chicken dance. 1,000,000 pieces of eight. Alright, we don't want to do this right now.
Second thought, I don't want to fight you now.
Maybe you're not as stupid as you look.
Well, we're not going to do it now.
Well, I'll be seeing you later.
Not too soon, I hope.
But we will be doing it in the next episode because we're out of time for now. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Tony Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paulione, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCon555, Chrissy, Paul James, and Zoltes. And I'll see you next time.